Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I, Sarvena, a Form 5 student from Smktpi Indah, am in great honor to be on your screens today to talk a little bit about this book, a modern age masterpiece, none other than Sarvena. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already gotten your hands on this book, then I assume that you are saving the best for last. As I elaborate, you shall see why this book is pretty much outstanding on its own. To get started, this book was first published in the year of 2003 by the publications of Riverhead Books. It was meticulously written by an author named Khalid Hosseini. Now, believe it or not, this was his debut novel. Hosseini was an Afghan himself and was said to use a lot of his mother tongue throughout the book. However, you don't really need a glossary to understand the italicized words, as they pretty much have a direct translation. Hosseini's cultural upbringings and his personal experiences were present and evident throughout the whole book. Now, let's get going to the cover of the book. The main title is printed in hot chili red to represent rage, resentment, and also guilt, fear. And it's also in good contrast of the black and rustic aesthetic of Afghanistan to represent love and lust. The cover then slowly merges down to a bird's eye view of Afghanistan. It's truly a head-turner in every bookshelf, as if it is in mine. Now, let's talk a little bit of the context of the story. This story is about two boys, a protagonist, Hassan, and an antagonist, Amir. Now, Hassan viewed the world through a lens of selfless love, loyalty, and forgiveness. A true friend he is, someone that you can weep and grieve about your sorrows, and still he would accept you for your love, for your shortcomings. He would just accept you and make you feel loved. However, for Amir, his qualities are essentially the result of our materialistic and hustle culture nowadays, which places a greater emphasis on individual success or money gain than on interpersonal relationships. That is one of the things that really sticks out from me in this lovely novel of Sarvena. Is the depths of true friendship and loyalty, as well as the fact that egotistical, selfish worries are the main cause of friendships and genuine connections falling apart. Now, moving on, as a matter of fact, this book was actually brought to life to the big screens in 2007. Likewise, it was also translated to 40 different languages due to the global reach. Its universal values and takeaways have been indeed transcended cultural boundaries and has resonated with readers of diverse backgrounds. Ladies and gentlemen, all I could say is that Sarvena touches on a plethora of topics and ideas, some of which are controversial, some of which are subtle yet symbolical, and some of which might not even have been the intention of the author but the interpretation of the reader themselves. Now, there is so much heart to the story that what goes on beyond the pages lands in your imaginations, and that is like the dream of every bookworm. It almost stings a little in me that the only thing that we could do as a reader is just sit back and imagine their lives. Yes, it is such an infuriating and haunting read, but yes, it is also a moving and a hopeful story that leaves you pondering for days. Ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing that I have not said about this book yet. It is absolutely an astonishing book, and it's definitely worth the hype, as you can see. And it's safe to say that it left a scar in my heart. Thank you.